Everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and it's been a while again, a little break. I kind of had a little bit of a relapse of the coughing spells, but that got better. I kind of started going out and living normally, and then had a very scary thing that I won't go into detail about. It's nothing. That's something I do have to follow up on, but not nearly as scary as I thought it was. Like 1 o'clock in the morning, after having been to the Outlaw concert that where I saw Robert Plant and Bob Dylan, but not Willie Nelson, because Willie was not feeling well, so he had to cancel our branch of the tour. In any case, I got home and was kind of winding down, getting ready to go to bed, and had a scary a scary thing happened, and I called James, and we called 911, and it ended up being just fine, but I was frightened. It's another one of those things that kind of happens when you get older. I'm kind of looking for, it seems like I've forgotten something. Okay, so for this page, this is Christmas in June, the Christmas in Hop, where we use our Christmas supplies on the 25th of every month. And I'm also going to do last week's weekly Scrap Squad lift, which is this really cute one, and I apologize for both my photo and this print off of the layout. My printer is going crazy, and that's another reason that I haven't scrapped lately. I haven't been able to print any new photographs, and we've had several events, and I've I've got lots of photos, but I don't dare print them if I'm going to get this. This kind of doesn't look all that different from some of my heavily filtered photos, but I'm going to replace it. It's got the stripes across it, and I know it's something that needs to be cleaned in my printer, and I'm just didn't want to spend the time trying to do that this morning before I got this filmed. So as you can see, the original is on 8.5 by 11, and so I've got 8.5 by 11 here, and I'm going to pick my background paper. It's going to be 12 by 12 because my albums are all 12 by 12, and I'm going to kind of do all my cutting. I rarely do all my cutting on camera, but I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to bring these are the embellishments that I've chosen. This little kind of vertical thing going up there is going to be this Bramble Fox train that says fa la la. I really think that's cute. So I'm looking for a paper that these things will look good with. Let's see. And I'm not sure how to show you those. I'll maybe turn them like this. I could go with the wreath paper, the pink polka dots. I love this background. Or this one kind of has, it's a greener blue than this, but that blue looks really good with it, so that's a possibility. And I love the ooh, okay, there's one that actually looks good with the photo, and I'm going to use this page, I know, because I'm going to cut one of those tags out. So I'll tear that out and I'll kind of put it aside. There's a wreath again, and there's poinsettias. This paper also has these kind of distressed edges that I like a lot. This paper is really cool. The bright red, just the, well, let's see what else there is. There's the green plaid, there's the green stripe, the same tag paper. There's polka dot. That polka dot paper is really nice. But you know, I think I'm going to go back and pick this paper. This is Warm Wishes, I think. I think it's Warm Wishes by Vicki Boutin a couple years ago. Her Christmas paper from a couple years ago. Okay, so it's kind of hard clearing the desk. So if I'm going to now build the other little elements, and I don't need a whole lot of paper for those, but let's kind of take a look at what that looks like. And with this, I love the distressed look over there. So then we've got the photo here, and then we're going to have some vertical pieces and this fa la la. So, and then these smaller elements will go in later. So looking at that, what papers do we need? I kind of liked, well, I like this black one with the stars. So why don't we get about I want to say a 2-inch piece of that. And then this is 11 inches high, so I'm going to, and this is 12. I'm going to cut 2 inches off of this. I'm going to cut it from this side because I like those distressed stars. So now we have this right here. And this is going to go up next to it, not on top of it. So that's fine. That may be a little bit wide, but I'm going to overlap the next piece of paper on it, and we'll see if it looks too wide then. Here's where I may use this pink paper or the pink. I have two of this. I'm going to go with the pink polka dots and the pink and red polka dots, and I think that's all the paper that I need. And I'm going to make this a 1-inch strip. I'm going to cut it from this side, and I probably want that to be about this long. Very precise measurement there, about this long. And I'll put that there. I'm going to cut this down by 1/2 inch. And I normally would have done all of that off camera, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to distress these strips, and I may also distress the white paper. And I'm thinking about maybe doing some mixed media so it isn't quite so bright white. And I'm going to kind of bend it sort of like that. And this, I'll do the same thing. And I'm going to back that. I'm not sure with what. I have some craft paper, or I have black. Let's look at what we like the best there. Craft would go with all of this craft stuff that's going on. If we backed it in craft, it would look like that. Kind of okay. Let's see about black. I'm kind of liking the black better. So let's go with that. I'll just make it very thin. Okay, got that off to the side, put that away, and get some foam to put behind here. Okay. Now, let me do some distressing here. And I'm going to kind of tear it in some places and peel it back. Just really roughly treating this. That's to kind of make up for the contrast of the very bright white with the more I guess off-white tones in the papers, and it giving it a rough edge kind of makes it not stand out so much against the very different mood of the paper. Get that. Kind of move this over. There, I think we're, and I can kind of curl some of these. Up and over, same there, and down here and over here. Okay, now I'm going to place this right here, and then this will over it, kind of like so. And I'm ready to put this down. And then let's look at the original. There is a card kind of right here that forms the shelf, if you will, that this kind of goes up from. So I'm going to look for a let's see, where did I put that? I put the So what do we have here? I'd like a card that I can run horizontally, a tag that I can run horizontally. But I could do something with part of this down here. I need to bring in some of the brighter colors that I'm using here. So this one appeals to me a lot, but I'm thinking it might just be too much of a contrast. So I might lean towards this, but then I kind of look down here and I see the greens and reds. So let's see what we can do there. I'm going to start, I like the red and white polka dot scalloped bit. And so I'm going to go here. And that could go right across there if I put some foam underneath it. And then I have this flare piece that could go there. I can write the date here, which I think I'll do right now. This was Christmas Day 2018. It's the last Christmas that we were all seated around a table on Christmas Day. 2019, Ava was on Christmas. Ava was in the hospital fighting leukemia. 2020, John was in the hospital fighting for his life. And 2021, John wasn't with us anymore. So this was our last family Christmas, and we didn't know that. It was kind of a casual affair. I can tell from the dishes that are on the table, and the kids had begun to get older and have their own things with their own friends, and so we kind of just grabbed some time with them. Okay, so I've got this. I'm going to put it here, but I'm going to put some foam back there. And we had no idea how precious that Christmas would be to all of us. We had this weekend, yesterday was James's 50th birthday and Ava's 16th, the both milestone birthdays, and we had planned something big, and then, you know, things got in the way, and so even the smaller scale down thing that we had planned, we weren't able to do because of a couple situations. We had some family members of deaths in the families of two of the folks who were supposed to be there. So it's was not a happy reason that we had to. I'm going to put this here. And it was a little down. We had Katie spent a really long time making a wonderful brunch for us all. And okay, let's see what else. I think there was something else I wanted from here. I like this festive day. I'm going to try to cut it out on camera, and I probably will mess it up, but we'll see. So we had the breakfast, and then there was a lot of, there's a lot of stuff that had to go on. And then later in the day, we managed to gather everybody together before they had some other plans. And we went out to a new to me Mexican restaurant. And I can kind of overlay that there with a thick piece of foam so that it will have some shadowing. And I'm going to do some distressing. Just have it stand out even a little bit more. So it was a nice dinner, but still everybody was a little bit down. And it was hard to celebrate, hard for Ava to celebrate. Her boyfriend's grandmother passed away, and her mother's fiance's grandmother passed away. So same day, and everybody was all supposed to be, together for the birthday. Okay, so we've got those things there. I'm now going to kind of add in some more Bramble Fox goodies. There, and I don't know. Excuse me. There are these leaves, but they really, I love them, and the little dots there, those are just great. But I'm kind of thinking that's not gonna work with these papers. And I usually don't worry about things like that. But I'm gonna bring this out to the outer margins of the papers. I don't think I'm going to use these leaves either. I'll just save these for another layout. And instead of the enamel dots that she uses in hers, I was actually going to use these little hearts. And I am going to use the hearts, but I'm going to go look for some enamel dots as well. So I've got these kind of cute little gold hearts here. I'm going to put those there for my, and let's see what color enamel dots I happen to have. on hand. Let's see. I'm perfectly happy using some non-traditional colors like this blue because we have that blue. In fact, I definitely wanted a blue. Here is a red. And this kind of dusky pink, but it might contrast with that pretty pink. So I'm going to go with the greenish color that matches the background paper. Okay, and here I will use a large one of the greens and a medium red. And where's that blue? Okay, this is still a medium kind of blue there. And I want a grouping up there as well. So let's see. These are not as big. I'm going to go with that and this, and then I'm going to see if I can find a bluish or a greenish. Maybe this green. Actually, I already have a green. Is there any other color? I don't see a blue that would work. I need to organize these a little bit better. There's kind of a purplish blue that is just not right. So I'm going to go with a different green. Again, bringing in this background color. So I think I'm done. And I will write here. I was going to do that a while ago, wasn't I? But I can do it now. I can go so I think I'm done. I was thinking about maybe some mixed media to add some little dots or something around, but I believe that the enamel dots are just fine for the look I was going for. And I'll let December Countdown or Fa La La be my title. I'm not going to add another title. So I thank you for watching, and I'm sorry for my voice, and I'm sorry for the quality of the photo and the fact that I didn't have any work done ahead of time. So thanks for your patience. Bye.